So, you're one of those fellas who's thinking she's out of your league, huh? Well, let me tell you, you're wrong. You're dead wrong. I'm about to show you how wrong you are. Brace yourself, pal, 'cause what I'm about to reveal will shatter your whole worldview. Buckle up, folks, 'cause we're about to meet the wild and wonderful women of the spontaneous personality class. These are the chicks that make life feel like a roller coaster. One minute you're just sitting there, and the next, you're skydiving from 30,000 feet with a woman named Starshine. I mean, come on. Have you seen these girls? They're not hard to spot. They're the ones with the neon hair, makeup that could stop traffic, and outfits that scream, "I'm here and I'm ready to party." It's like they're a walking, talking invitation to an adventure. And let me tell you, their personalities are like a shot of espresso quick-witted, with a sense of humor that could give a heart attack to the faint-hearted. They're the ones who can turn a boring party into a night you'll never forget. Trust me, I've been to a few parties with these girls. It's like they have a magical power that can turn a room full of accountants into the cast of The Hangover. Their hobbies, though. They're into stuff like traveling to places you've never heard of, music festivals that make Woodstock look tame, and extreme sports that make you question if they have a death wish. But hey, they live for the adrenaline rush, and they don't care what society thinks about it. But let me tell you, folks, you gotta be careful with these spontaneous girls. They're like a human firecracker. One wrong move, and you might find yourself on a last-minute road trip to Mexico with no map and a donkey as your only mode of transportation. These girls are like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. So if you're lucky enough to have one of these spontaneous girls in your life, buckle up, Buttercup. It's gonna be a wild ride. Just remember to bring a helmet and some insurance, because there's no telling where you'll end up next. Now pay attention, man. I'm gonna lay out how you need to act in her presence. Even if you're a weirdo, don't forget to follow the principles I'm about to tell you if you want to achieve your goal. Be confident and approachable. Confidence is attractive to most people, especially spontaneous girls. A guy should appear approachable, open, and confident to catch her attention. Show interest in her hobbies and passions. A guy who is genuinely interested in a spontaneous girl's hobbies and passions can easily capture her attention. He should ask her questions and actively listen to her answers. Make her laugh. Humor is a great way to get a spontaneous girl's attention. A guy who can make her laugh is more likely to catch her attention and keep her interested. Be a good listener. Spontaneous girls are often talkative, and a guy who can listen actively and engage in conversations can quickly get their attention. Be adventurous. A spontaneous girl is likely to be attracted to a guy who is adventurous and willing to try new things. He should be open to going on spontaneous adventures and trying new experiences. All right, let me tell you something else, folks. When you're out on a date, it's important to pay attention to the signals. You know what I mean? Is she moving closer to you? Is she touching your arm? But hey, if she's pulling away, take it easy, buddy. Slow your roll. But if she's showing signs of trust, well then, it might be time to take things up a notch and invite her back to your place, if you catch my drift. Now, I don't want to bore you with too many details, because then this video would be longer than a damn Tolstoy novel. The nitty-gritty stuff is down in the description, so go ahead and check that out if you're really interested. But for now, just remember, pay attention, be cool, and you might just get lucky tonight. Now we're going to chat about public dating and how to impress that oh-so-spontaneous gal you've had your eyes on. So strap in and get ready for some invaluable advice, sprinkled with a little humor to keep things interesting. First things first, public dates. These are your chance to show your spontaneous girl you're worth her time. Now you might be thinking of taking her to some fancy restaurant, but trust me, nobody wants that stuffy atmosphere. It's about as exciting as watching paint dry. Instead, head to an amusement park, take a scenic drive, or check out a zoo or aquarium. These places are perfect for getting her adrenaline pumping and her heart racing. For you, of course. And hey, if you're lucky, maybe she'll mistake that roller coaster-induced nausea for love. But of course, the real test comes when you're alone with her. That's when you've got to bring out the big guns, truth or dare, DIY ice cream sundaes, or order a themed dinner with dishes of national cuisine. These activities will show her you're creative, fun, and spontaneous. Just like her. I don't consider myself an expert in everything, but if there's one thing I know, it's that you've got to have a few tricks up your sleeve to impress your spontaneous gal. So learn a few simple songs on the Hawaiian guitar. Even though it might sound like a cat being strangled at first, she'll appreciate the effort. Master a levitation trick because let's face it, who doesn't want to date a wizard? Or whip up a quick dessert. Even if it's just instant pudding, it's the thought that counts. Lastly, here's what not to do with your spontaneous girl. Don't be controlling, don't be a downer, don't criticize her, don't be insensitive, and don't be a pessimistic Pete. Trust me, if you can avoid these pitfalls, you'll be well on your way to capturing the heart of that spontaneous gal and making some unforgettable memories together. So fellas, it was your crash course in dating the spontaneous girl. Just remember, be yourself, have fun, and try not to screw it up too badly. Good luck.